Hello friends, I'm Luna and this is my Animal Crossing Island Cape Oak. Welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a speed build of this area behind me, my museum temple ruins thing. It's kind of ancient Greek inspired. So let's get on into it, and I will talk you through a little bit of the time lapse. I saw some inspiration pictures from another creator. Their island name is Potato. I'll try to find their Reddit. I believe their Reddit is their main social media platform. So I will post that in the description, and I'll try to get some pictures up on screen. They have a dream address, so I'll also post that too. But I saw the way that they decorated their museum, and I fell in love instantly. It was so gorgeous, and I knew I wanted to use the ruin items on my island somewhere, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And once I saw their build, I was like, that's it. That's what I want to do. I need to do something like that. So I went for kind of a ruins built around the museum. I did lots of pathing to make sort of like a courtyard and like a little pond in the middle. And I did connect it with some of my other builds, so you will see the builds that are around it in a later video. I wanted to upload this one first, since to see the other builds you kind of have to walk around the museum, and it's quite a large build. It's the largest thing that I have finished on my island right now, and I don't have very much done, but I have maybe a third of my island done, so it being the largest thing so far is a pretty big area of my island to have finished. As you can see, I'm using the ruined items in this build. I used the ruined decorated pillars as my main items. I didn't get the ruined broken pillar recipe until long after I finished this build, so I may go back at a later date and change one or two of them out for the broken ones, or just add some of the broken ones around. I did work in a ruined arch, and there's actually a statue in the build. I put the beautiful statue at the back, but you don't see that until the later part of the video. I started out the build by terraforming a lot around this, and I put up these castle walls that you probably have already seen at this point, because I wanted it to flow well from my resident services. It's kind of surrounded on all sides already. I didn't record any of the other builds that I did around resident services, and I'm kind of kicking myself for that, because I feel like they would have made some pretty interesting videos for you to see, like my market area and my entrance, which are the other things that frame resident services. But I wanted the view of the archway walking behind resident services, and you kind of go through the arch and the museum is revealed from that point. And I also knew that I wanted to put a glowing moss pond in it in front of the museum on kind of like a floating island. And I really like the way that this came out. I don't have much more to say other than I don't really know what to border the side of this build with that I haven't finished. So if you have any ideas in the comments, please let me know. I don't really know, like the whole right side of the build is empty at the moment. So if you have any ideas, please feel free to let me know. I think I want to put some kind of like gardens or like a hot springs or something like that over there. I just want like some kind of feature thing to go alongside of it to add to like the view, because this build was really meant to be viewed from above. Now obviously it still looks very nice from like the normal view inside of the build, but I did really intend it to be viewed from up above on the cliff that I was standing on at the very beginning of this video, because if you look down at it, you can sort of see the whole thing from one place without having to walk around. So I would like to have something else kind of picturesque to go next to it, but I just don't know what to do. So if you have any ideas, please feel free to let me know, and I will see you again at the end of this video for a slow tour through the build. Hey, welcome back. I actually time traveled to do the tour of the build because when I did the intro of this video it was really rainy and we have a campsite villager, so I thought I would bring you along for this experience in case there's anyone good, but last time there wasn't anyone good in the campsite, so maybe our luck will be different today. Don't have high hopes though. Oh! Well, hi, Tom. Not someone that I want for my island, but he's still very cute. Better than Gruff. I will say he's better than Gruff. So I'm gonna walk through my entrance area just so you can see it, because it hasn't really been shown. So this is where Shino's house is. She's right by the beach, and she borders my entrance. Just around this cliff, and I did like this little thing with the medieval building side here. And this is what my entrance looks like. So if you go over the bridge from my entrance and you go back through this pathway, you get to the plaza. And if you go around the billboard here, this is where you can go into the museum build. So I added in these Zen Fencing after the build was done because I actually didn't have them when I was doing the build. I did the build and then went to go visit a friend for New Year's, actually. This clip is kind of old, but she gave me these fences and I really appreciated that because it goes perfectly with this build, and I've been using them around the island. And I actually finally got my own Zen Fence recipes so I can keep making them by myself. But we've got this area in the middle. The column's kind of in the way for that view, but you can sort of see it from here. It's actually really nicely viewed from the side angle. I have a glowing moss statue in the pond, and you can actually, I think you can, oh, because I'm in the camera view, I can't hop. You can interact with the pond, and it does this little puffy thing that I love. You can't reach the statue, but it also glows. And if you go up this way, this archway will lead you to the staircase, and this is where I put the beautiful statue I mentioned earlier. Up this staircase is nothing really. I kind of threw my buildings up here to get them out of the way. So I don't know what's going to be up here. I'm imagining in this space will be the campsite. And then I don't know what I'm going to put to either side of it. So I'm gonna move Abel's Sisters at some point. I need some more beach space to move that building though, so it'll probably be after I do some kind of villager house neighborhood build thing. So campsite later in the future, probably gonna go here though. And this area to the side is what I needed help filling up. My house is over here, but it's not going to stay. This is what I have going on for my house right now, if you're curious. Yes, I removed some custom designs, so I have a white square under my barrel. Don't look too closely at it. It's not important. The build's gonna go away. So I will have some pretty large space off to this side, and I was thinking about doing something little over here that sort of connects with this ruined theme. And next to the museum we have this gazebo. I placed it here to go with Olivia's house, which is going to be my next video that you're going to see. So I won't really mention anything over there right now. But yeah, I think this came out pretty good. It's not as huge as my reference is. But it fits in well with my island, and I really love these bricks. These are by, oh my goodness, how do I say his username? Alex of Fodland? Don't know if I'm saying that right. He makes some great custom designs. I'm going to post a link to his Instagram or whatever social media he has in the description, because he makes some of my favorite custom designs, like, ever. these bricks, and I used his fall bricks in an earlier version of this island, and I absolutely love those too. I just wanted to move more towards like the creamy beige colors than like the dark browns, so that's why I'm not using those any longer. But yeah, I think this build came out pretty much exactly how I envisioned it. I do think maybe like right here I could put like a broken pillar, and then that would sort of cut off this bottom section for whatever I put in it. Maybe some kind of water feature is here, and that's why this sort of bends the way it does, or I can just extend this platform out a little bit and have it be like a straight edge and put something else in this space. I don't know. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions though, because I have no ideas. I'm running very dry on ideas, so I'm going to come up here. It's also accessible by this vine, but I don't know. Okay, it's gone. The stretching box that is right here is in this space on Saturdays, so in my clip that I just did where it was raining, I couldn't get to this vine to climb up here. But from the viewing spot up here, it looks really nice. It gives that nice perspective that I wanted of having like the nice rolling shape to it that this game has. And I think it looks pretty good from up here, and obviously like the archway is still visible from here and everything, so yeah, I really enjoy it from up here. And you can also get a nice angled shot of it from here, seeing like the walkway up, but you can't really see the museum if you do the angled shot. So thank you all for taking the time to view this video today. I appreciate every single one of you. Leave any comments, suggestions that you have. And if you liked the video, it would mean a lot if you would like it and subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more content, not just Animal Crossing. I have a Minecraft series in mind, and I'm also thinking about posting videos of me doing a Sims 4 save file. So if any of those games interest you, Animal Crossing, Minecraft, or Sims, please, it would mean a ton if you would hit the subscribe button. I will be making content for the foreseeable future. You do not have to worry about me disappearing on you. I promise I will be here. So yeah, thank you all so much, and I will see y'all later. Bye!